guys, Taze here. Welcome back to a new episode of Reimont. Today we will be working on a rest area, and it's going to be located right over here, as you can see on the screen. And with that being said, let's get into the time-lapse. So I'm starting off by getting rid of a few of these farms over here. I just needed some more space for this area, and I thought this location was good for it, because I couldn't really find any other good place which was like kind of close to the city. So I thought this would be a pretty good fit for the rest area. But yeah, so the general layout here is just one like bypassing road, which you can see is the closest to the highway, and then we have like two roads going off. These pedestrian roads, which are going to be covered by ploppable asphalt, and yeah, we have those, and then another one which kinda goes at the end of the rest stop. So that's pretty much the layout. I should have probably made it a little bit bigger. So yeah, because right now we have a bit of a problem, which you will see kinda soon. When I'm starting to put down the trucks and stuff. So we have a bit of a problem that the trucks are a little bit too close to each other. I didn't really think about it too well when I put them down. So that might be a bit unrealistic, but I don't think it's too bad. I mean, you could definitely go through there with a truck, but it's not ideal. So I know that it's a bit unrealistic, but I will just have to keep it like that, because otherwise I would have to redo the whole rest area, and I don't really want to do that. So yeah, but as I said, I don't think it's too bad. So now I'm going in here and putting down some ploppable asphalt, and I really think this made this whole area look way more better than if I would have just went with concrete. So I really enjoy how this turned out. Just a little bit of a issue when you use the ploppable asphalt, which you can solve pretty easily, but it's when you want to go from the oh my god, I can't say that. Go from the ploppable asphalt to the just normal highway, the textures between there. I usually just use the damaged decals by Ronix, and they work pretty good. But it doesn't look too good, but it's definitely fine. So yeah, that's pretty much what you have to do when you want to transform the ploppable asphalt to the just a normal highway. But I think it's definitely fine, and yeah, so you can see here that this was what I was talking about, the space between the trucks there. It is a bit too tight, but I don't know. I think it's fine. It's definitely not. It could definitely been a lot better, but as I said, I'm not going to go in and redo that, because that will pretty much make me have to redo the whole rest area, which I'm not really up to. But yeah, I don't think it's too bad, so it's gonna be fine. So I tried to just use a bit of or a few different truck assets and stuff, but now I mainly have like Scania trucks. There are two different. It is one of the models are actually by Avania, and that one is called Miyagi, I think, something like that. It is a like different company, I guess, which is made for like a city Skylines company, I think. But it is definitely based off a Scania truck, which you can clearly see. And then I also have another one downloaded, which is a real Scania. But it would actually be really nice if there were some other truck models. I know there is like a Volvo truck model, but other than that, I don't think there are that many good ones. So yeah, if there are any asset creators which want to make a few different truck companies, or not truck companies, but the logos for the trucks and stuff, like a MAN or DAF. That would be really awesome. But yeah, for now we're just gonna have to use the Scania, which is obviously the best one. But yeah, so getting over here, what I'm working on some like pathways and stuff for the people, I guess, taking a break here so they can walk. So I'm using these crossing decals by Avania as well. And they really made this area look way more better, because without those it would have just looked a little bit weird. I could have probably used some like lines and stuff, but this just makes it way more easier. So I definitely recommend you to download those crossing decals. They are really good. So I tried to do a bit of a weird thing here with the path. But it didn't really turn out good, so I just decided to leave it like it is. So pretty much got rid of all of those and just left it like that. Yeah, but I'm pretty happy how it turned out. Using also a lot of these curbs to just kind of mark off where the pathways can end. And people can't really walk on those decals and stuff there. They're pretty much for the aesthetics. But yeah, I think it looks really good, and I'm super happy. So I put down some park people generators as well, so we get a few people here, but they don't really seem to work very good. We have a few people just standing around, but yeah, I guess like it would be really cool if I had more like cars and trucks pulling into the gas station, but I guess I can't really do that, so yeah. But I think it's fine. I really enjoy using that gas station. I think it worked really well for the rest area. I really like that it just like goes through like that and doesn't have like a building to it or anything. So yeah, super happy with that asset. I'm not sure who made it, but yeah, I think it's called like Costoco gas station, something like that. Definitely recommend you downloading it if you are making a rest area. So yeah, I'm just doing some general detailing now, just putting down a few decals, also doing these curbs and stuff along these little areas here where there is grass. And I wanted to have a few of these areas because I think that just makes it look a bit more nicer. And what I've seen myself on like rest areas and stuff, they usually have some of these areas which just have like trees and stuff. So I think that was a pretty good thing to add here. So I tried doing some weird design there with those lines, but I decided to just put some I think they're called like yield triangle or something on one of the roads. So yeah, as you can see there, that turned out pretty good. Or no, I'm not doing that. I'm doing yeah, exactly. I'm doing one or a few of those lines, and yeah, that's pretty much how it turned out. So those triangles there, which I'm using, they are really useful. I've been taking advantage of those a lot, because before I made my own sort of weird triangles with just some lines and stuff with the bike middle line, and I mean it worked, but it took a lot of it took a lot on the prop limit, which is a very big problem for my series. So yeah, I really appreciate the Casa, I think I'm not sure, but something like that. I really appreciate him doing those, because it just makes it a lot more easier to detail around roads and stuff. So yeah, I'll try to remember to put a link to those, but I cannot assure you that I will do that, because I will probably not remember it. So yeah, I might put a link there, but yeah, we will have to see. So I'm using a lot of these road wear decals. I've talked about these before, and I think they make for a really good texture for the roads. especially when you are doing these like ploppable asphalt roads which have like no texture to them. So this is a really good thing to put those there, so it actually looks realistic. But yeah, I wanted to talk about a thing that happened whilst I didn't upload, I guess. A guy who is making like trains and stuff, he's making some German trains, I think, and or yeah, he has made a few German trains. I think he's mainly focusing on those, but yeah, I asked him if he wanted to make some custom trains for Reimont, and he said he wanted to do it. So he made some awesome trains which are up on the workshop. I made a collection for those. I think there are 7 of them. So there are 2 different liveries. One of them is like a silver color, and the other one is green. And you might wonder why the logo on the train is there. But I decided to make a logo for Reimont, and I won't really be using it for like the thumbnails and stuff on the videos. I mainly made it for those trains, and yeah, I mean, it's just a good thing to have a logo. So I might maybe get some custom Reimont planes and stuff and have that logo there. I don't know, I'm not sure yet, but yeah, so that has been going on, and if you want to download those trains, you can find them in the description. So yeah, I wanted to just say a big thank you to Revo who made those. But I also did another thing, and that was a like gas station by the highway. So if you remember, or if you watched the episode where I made the airport, we have a interchange there where you go off and enter the airport. So on the other side there, I put a gas station and a Starbucks. I made all of this off camera, and that's why I wanted to mention this. So if you want to see how it turned out, I will leave a link in the description for you to go on Reddit and check it out. I posted a pretty good picture there where I think you can see quite a lot on how it looks. So if you are interested in seeing how that turned out, you can go there and see the picture. So I don't know, I got a bit inspired to just do a gas station there by the highway, because I was working a little bit there on doing some road markings and stuff. Yeah, I just did that little highway, and I know putting a Starbucks over there is probably quite unrealistic, because you wouldn't really see that in many places in Europe, I don't think. But I don't know, I just really like that asset by King Leno, so I really wanted to use it there. And yeah, I don't think it's too unrealistic, because I mean, it's like some type of store and stuff there, which you usually see in those types of areas. So yeah, I think it still looks really nice. But you can see here, I copied the rest area to the other side of the highway. And the reason for that is because I didn't really want to make a totally new rest area on the other side, because first of all, that would take a ton of time, and second of all, I don't really think it's too necessary, because rest areas usually are pretty similar to each other, at least what I've seen. I mean, they're not exactly the same, which this kinda is, but I tried going in and like changing up some of the trees and the trucks, for example. So I guess it looks a little bit more realistic now, but they're still very similar, which I don't think it's a too bad thing. So yeah, I still think it turned out really nice, and as I said, it would have just taken too much time to do a just totally new one there. So I think it was a pretty good solution to do that. But yeah, the time lapse is getting to an end, and I'm just gonna go into some live gameplay and show you a bit more in detail of the rest area. So yeah, enjoy that. Alright, so we are looking at the finished product over here. and I think this turned out really nice. You can see we have, or I copied the whole rest area to this side as well, and I think it turned out nice. As I said in time-lapse, I have seen that quite a lot of these are pretty similar to each other, so I don't think this is too much of a big deal to copy them. I just tried to put some different trucks and I mean, kind of change the trees and stuff, so it looks a little bit more realistic, I guess, but I don't know. I'm still very happy how it turned out. So yeah, this is pretty much how it looks. I can just go in a little bit in more detail here, and the reason I don't want to run my game is that I think it gets a bit more laggier, so I'm just gonna keep it paused. But yeah, so we have, for example, this like toilet asset over here, and I put some of these decals around it, and then we have like a crossing over here. We have some car parking, then we have this gas station, the Costco gasoline, and I put some like cars and stuff over here, so it would look like people are fueling up and stuff. So then we have this other toilet asset over here, which looks really nice, and some more pathways and stuff, a few benches, and pretty much goes over here, and that is pretty much it. And then we have like this Pizza Hut asset over here, which I think looks really good. Yeah, we also have all of these trucks, which I talked about being like, these are a bit too close to each other, as you can see. I mean, a truck would still be able to pass through here, but if you imagine it would like turn here, that would probably be very tight. So yeah, I mean, it isn't the most realistic thing ever, but I think it's fine. Don't really want to redo everything. So yeah, and then just some road markings and stuff, and this is like the transition from the asphalt over here to the just normal road. Had to put some like damaged decals and all sorts of things. The same on this side. So I mean, I think it looks quite alright. So yeah, I just decided to put some of these bushes and stuff here in the middle, and I don't know, I'm really happy how this turned out. I think it was a very fun project, and as you can see, I'm using a different like map theme. It's called the Stray Cats Territory, and I think it looks really good. There are just a few things that I probably want to change, but I think in general, I think it looks really nice. The farms look, I don't know, I think the gravel texture is a little bit too bright, but otherwise I quite like these, the colors of all the farms and stuff. And yeah, so this is the rest area from above. Super happy, but I want to show some other things here. Don't mind this train station, I just wanted to put it down to try out the new Reimont trains, which you can see right over here. So this is how they look. I think they look really nice. The only thing that sort of looks a little bit weird is like the textures on the wheels here. They have a bit of a weird outline, but I still think it's fine. I mean, it could be better, but I'm definitely very happy with it. So thanks again, Revo, which is the guy who made them. So I have like the Reimont City Link and stuff. I think they look really nice. So that is like the white train, the white livery, and then the other one. Can't really find the other one. Where is it? There it is. Right. And this is how the other one look. It is a more green color. And this like Reimont logo is a bit more overlapped, and just a lot of them over here. I really like this as well. I think it looks really awesome. But yeah, that is those trains. As you can see here, I'm working on some new suburbs and stuff. I'm doing quite a lot of this off camera, because as you can see, we have a lot of stuff to fill out. So I did all of this as well. But don't worry, we will definitely be working on suburbs and stuff in videos. As you can see, we have a lot to fill out. So I just started over here. I actually copied these houses and put them over here. So I think I'll use that method quite a bit when I'm doing these. So I decided to put just some like apartments and stuff there. And I used this new church, which I think looks really awesome. Put some gravestones and stuff around it. I'm just super happy how this turned out. I have seen some comments about people wanting me to put down like some more churches and stuff in the city. So I think this was a good place for it. We're gonna have like a tram stop over here in the future. But yeah, so that is pretty much what I have been working on. And we will get to the train station pretty soon. I'm just waiting for the asset to get done, but hopefully it will be pretty soon. I'm really excited about it, so yeah, especially with these new trains. So yeah, but that is gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm just gonna go over here to the rest area and give you a final look. So yeah, that is pretty much how it turned out. Very happy, as I said. But yeah, that is gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to leave a like, and also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you want to get updates and all sorts of things, just go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I just post some just different things there, some screenshots and stuff, so definitely go ahead and follow me there. But yeah, that is pretty much what I have to say, and I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, have a great day, and bye bye.